Bojan Bogdanovic, because he's a wing. He's able to get his own shot off the dribble. He shoots with range. He shoots off the catch, shoots off the dribble. He averaged 20 points per game without Victor Oladipo in Indiana this past year. He can play when LeBron's on the floor with AD and or vice versa. And so he's the kind of guy to me that stands out amongst that list.
You know who stands out to me on that list? A gentleman by the name of DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Like, if he gets healthy and he gets to, like, the Knicks, if they strike out another free agents, they can feature him on offense. He can pass. He can shoot threes. Like, he could post up. He could do a lot for a franchise. And you saw what he did in Sacramento when we started doing the Pelicans before he got hurt. To me, he could be a real impact player that you can get with a nice number attached to his salary.
Well, he's already put in the kind of work for a player that had to deal with a couple of injuries, Achilles, then a quad, that he now has something to prove, joining the Warriors to try to win a championship, and they end up losing in the finals.
See, me and you think the Lakers need what two things, Jalen Rose?
Shooting, defense.
And we like Pat Bev for them if they don't get a max player. And Pat Beverley said he wants a 3-year, $40+ million deal.
I just think as media members and fans, you got to be careful playing fantasy basketball in this LeBron era. He has everybody feeling like that people should join teams, and rightfully so. He's the king. Who am I to judge? He about to do a Space Jam movie, okay? But that ain't the necessary reality for a deep free agency class. A lot of guys have got to pick what's best for them financially and the opportunity. So you're going to see a lot of these dominoes continue to come off the board as you see big name players taking meetings. See, you're Kawhi Leonard. You can take meetings. You're an all-NBA player. Everybody else, how much? Where? All right, cool. And so that's the level of autonomy that I want to see take place as free agency starts to happen.
A player that I want to bring up that a lot of people are talking about is Scary Terry. Because when he was with the Celtics, when Kyrie wasn't there, he played well, and he established himself, like, and everyone's saying this, and you said it, he's a starting point guard in the NBA. Well, there aren't too many point guard spots available. You know what I mean? The Knicks, the Mavs, the Suns come to mind of players that could be in the market for a point guard. I'm sure I'm missing a couple teams. But what do you think the future is for Terry Rozier? Is he a starting point guard in the NBA?
I believe that he has the potential to be a starting point guard in the NBA. A lot of that, to me, is going to have to do with a system and what they're asking him to do. I think he's the kind of guy that can be on the ball, off the ball, so that works. But it means, are you compatible with who else has on the roster if they're not building around you? So there are a lot of teams that you can look at their point guard situation and be like, oh, Terry Rozier's better than him. There's some situations you can say that. And so if I'm him, I'm definitely trying to be a starting point guard. I'm definitely not turning down no money. I'll give you a destination for him.
Oh,
Charlotte.
Oh, no more Kemba. There's a spot open for him there. I like that. And let's talk about Al Horford for a second. Because the Celtics clearing up all this space for Kemba Walker. Looks like Horford's on his way out. And I just don't see a natural spot for him. You know,
I do.
Oh, where's that?
Dallas.
Huh.
You got Porzingis up front.
Yep.
You don't know about how many games you're going to get from him each year.
He's coming back.
You got Luka Doncic. Both of those guys are going to be dynamic playing together. But you're going to need somebody that's steady. Somebody that can make a three-point shot, defend fives in the West, is going to help aid a winning culture, and still be a guy, though he's in his 30s, that's going to command a few years from Dallas and top dollar.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.